Hello guys, welcome back to another video on the Football Tribe. Myself Shangiv. And in today's video, we're going to talk something very interesting. Sora 27, the in-season cards are flowing in. Minor leagues have already out. The auctions, the instant buys are already there for the minor leagues, and the major leagues are coming up in the next week or so. So each and every manager has their plans, own strategy, which they wanted to implement in the upcoming season, because there would be a lot of learnings from the last season, and they wanted to avoid those mistakes and do better this season. Plan their lineups, plan the cards they want to buy, and avoid the mistakes they did from 2026. So one such strategy or one such tip, which is circling around a lot and social medias or on the YouTube front, that there are a lot of discussions happening, is the strategy what Nepenthez, we all know Nep, a big content creator. He does a lot of different fantasy games. FIFA content is the mainstream for him, but he also does Sorare, he manages this particular game. And in this video, we are going to just break down on his strategy, whether the strategy what Nepenthez is going to follow will work. Is it a high reward strategy or a high risk strategy? And what are his thoughts? And why is he following this particular strategy? So starting out with what is the strategy is, he's going to buy all limited cards. Whatever cards are available on the Sora 27, take it from the minor league to the major league, all cards, he's going to buy each and every card. So his point of view here is, I'm going to buy all the cards. There are different modes which has been introduced in particular season, because there is an anytime entry for the streaks. So you can just wait until the last minute. When the lineup is out, you can just choose your own lineup and then fight for the levels. The other thing is, once you complete that level, your reward is also there. So it's like a anytime entry and anytime reward kind of a strategy what he wants to follow. And leaderboards are also part of his plans. So I think there was a live stream yesterday where Led and Harry Trades were about to discuss about this particular strategy, but as a surprise, even Nepenthez joined the stream, and I think they spoke over 2 hours on the live stream, and I did have a check on few glimpses. I spent a few minutes to see what are the thoughts, and this is going to be a consolidation together, and whether peer manager should follow the strategy or not, or what are Nepenthez, Nep's point of view on this particular strategy. To start out with, because he's going to buy each and every card, that's going to be a huge capital that is required, and I think he knows that, and he has a capacity or bandwidth to do that. And his estimation is around say 40 k dollars is going to be the capital or the investment that he is going to put up for this particular season on Sorare. He's going to majorly go big on the streaks, and also try to get some good ranks on the leaderboard front. So that sounds like enormous for all the budget managers, because going to 30 to 40k on the dollars on this particular game, and how are you going to manage this much of gallery, right? Because if you're going to just focusing on regular league, it's already a tedious a plan, because you need to watch games, you need to know who's injured, who isn't, and who plays well, and what kind of minutes every player gets, whether they are playing full time, it's just they're dubbed off after 60-70 minutes. So all these things matters. So I think we can easily Nep is going to do a bit of gambling on certain leagues, because he can't definitely watch all the matches, and he knows that, and he's just going to pile up all the lineups for each level, and just go all in and see if he can grind the levels each time and hit the level 5 and 6 as many times as possible, so that he gets the ROI, because the return on the investment is going to be the big question here. So all the limited cards be bought by him. I think he has already started, and all the minor leagues are costing him up close to 1,000 to 1,500 pounds. And his estimation, or like he anticipates, that for the major leagues like say Prem, La Liga, Liga and Bundesliga, it should be close to 5 to 8k or something. So he has the capacity, as I said earlier, he has that capacity to invest that much capital into the game, and he's very confident that he might get the return on all these investment by the next year. So all the managers are very much like interested to see how it is going to turn out. So because of all the cards are in place, he's going to get a lot of collection bonus. And we all know the anytime entry is going to be a flexible thing if you're going to have all cards in place. So more lineups are going to be there. You can just add in all the playing starters into the team. And say like he wanted to finish the first few levels with the minor teams because the targets are very easier. So he will play the major the popular clubs, popular teams into the leaderboard, so that he is competing still on leaderboard and not only on the streaks, which is on the pro front. So his gallery is going to look massive. There's going to be long-term growth into it. So these are the strategy that he is looking for. And definitely there are risks. Say high budget is required, which Nepenthez definitely has, and he is doing it. He knows the consequences. And like transfer risk, I wouldn't say it is a risk, but say like what if a popular player where you had invested $100 is moving into a league where Sorare is not covering. So that's going to be a kind of a transfer risk here. And I don't think there is going to be much of a rule changes, but it is going to be a high risk, high reward kind of a strategy what Nepenthez is up for. And who should copy it? That's a bigger question. Should I copy Nepenthez strategy? Can I also go all in and buy all these cards? So when these questions comes up, we all need to know one thing, that this kind of a strategy needs a lot of capital investment into this particular game. Are you really ready for it? Because 30 to 40k dollars or like 40 to 50k dollars, whatever, is going to be like a huge investment. And without knowing what is going to be the result, this is a very high financial risk. So definitely not for beginners, and I will even say non experienced managers, because all the experienced managers might go for their popular players whom they want to pick and then go for the streaks or for the leaderboards. And definitely this is not a easy strategy to copy for any budget managers or for a beginner managers. So the rewards are going to be like high when you look at the numbers, but the kind of money you're going to put in is going to be like so huge. The other major thing is time. Do you really have the time that is required for you to manage all the lineups? Because like I think Nep is should be investing close to 100 plus lineups each game week. So I think from Saturday and through Monday, he needs to stick to the seats. Yes, he might have his team to manage few things, but the time is going to be a major concern. Do you really have time for you to manage each and everything? You might need to sacrifice your sleep, or you need to just keep some alarm, wake up in the middle of the night to just set up, because there might be a few matches which might like you'll be in level 5 and level 6, and you might wanted to wake up and then see all your playing or all your lineups as the playing starters into the particular game. So, and there are higher risks. So definitely the risk is going to be on the higher end for this kind of strategy. And the last one is like, are you ready to put in so much of money, time? And if it fails, I really wish Nepenthez a good luck on this particular strategy. But if it fails, are you ready to just take it as a learning? Because putting in the kind of time, effort, hard work, and then money into it, and then say I just learned, is not going to be the easy thing to digest. So this is how it looks like. So if you wanted to really if you're looking at, okay, I have some budget, not like I'm not a budget very budget beginner kind of a manager, but I have a decent budget to start. How should I start? If that's going to be a question for you, in that live stream, even Nep told this particular idea where if you wanted to start one particular league, that will be better. Say, just go for one league, be it a minor or a major, depending upon your budget for those leagues. Say, for a major league like Prem or La Liga or League One and Bundesliga, each and every card is going to be expensive because of the market credits, and at the start of the season they are going to be very high, and it might get down to half by 2-3 months time. So there's going to be a lot of ups and downs on the prices front. So one particular league, if you're going to concentrate on, and that might cost you say 4 to 6 grand, like be it on pounds or dollars, so $5,000 for one particular league is still a bigger investment. So if you're looking at Sorare as your only like full-time plan or your job kind of a thing, then that's a different case. But if you're looking at like I'm just here to enjoy, I have my favorite teams, favorite clubs I support, I watch those games, and I just line up my team there. I just see how the scores are, and it's just a fun game mode for me. I don't want to get into that serious. This is not a strategy for you then. So plan your like things. If you have a decent budget, just go for 1 or 2 teams, fight it out in the leaderboards or on the streaks. And definitely this strategy is not for beginners, and don't let like ideas like this or some different strategies like this make you believe in it and go all in, and then you back and you can't retrieve all the money that you have put up. So basically don't get trapped in. So that's what even Nepenthez says. He's not at all influencing people. It's going to be your own decision finally. So let me know what are your thoughts, like folks who are watching this, what are your thoughts? Do you like Nep's strategy, and what do you think how Nep's timeline is going to look like? And one other thing which was very interesting when I watched the few minutes of live in between, that Nep has put in close to 500 pounds for the Sorare sets last campaign, which was colors during the World Cup campaign. He haven't hit the $100 reward at least once. He have never hit it. So this is how it is. Like the numbers might look fancy. Okay, it's just 440 points, or it's just 330 points, but you need to hit that particular points during hit that level at that game week is going to be a difficult task. You might hit like 500, but the requirement will be like 330 for that particular level. It's not going to help you out. So the strategy is going to be different for each and every manager. So think about it. Don't just go all in, just believing in a few creators. And I really wish like Nep succeeds in this plan, and get all his return from the investment what he's done. And I'm going to definitely watch close on Nep's tweets on X, and follow his strategy or the journey on Sorare 27, how this strategy is working for him very closely. And yeah, do let me know what are your thoughts on this. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe and like this video if you really like it, because that means a lot for a new creator like me. And there are new and few more ideas on the video. The next upcoming episodes are going to be on which cards you need to invest, and when is the right time for you to buy an in-season card, and what are your plans on the classic cards, or a different kind of the ideas are going to be around this. So watch out for the channel for all the new videos. I will meet you in the very next video. I will upload it maybe tomorrow or day after. Until then, thank you for watching this video this long. I'll meet you in the next. This is Shengiv signing off.